Well, the Tide are title contenders once again as they defeat Missouri for another Southeastern Conference title championship. Let's head back to Atlanta where we find Local 15's Paxton Boyd. Paxton?
Hey, James, how's it going? Well, it was just over 2 months ago that the Alabama Crimson Tide fell on the road at Ole Miss, leaving many going as far as to wonder if Nick Saban's dynasty in Tuscaloosa soon could be coming to an end. Now, several weeks later, the Tide have established themselves as a top team in college football, and they're now just a game away from making yet another national title appearance. A year after missing the SEC championship game completely, the Alabama Crimson Tide have now punched their ticket to the first ever college football playoff. The Tide jumped in front early and never trailed, cruising to a 42-13 win over the Missouri Tigers.
We got a 24-hour rule. By tomorrow, it'll be all gone, and we'll get ready for the offseason a little bit to get ready for whatever's next ahead for us.
What's next ahead for the Tide is unforeseen territory. The first ever 4-team playoff, beginning with the Sugar Bowl in New Orleans. It's a position the Tide have worked all year long to put themselves in.
We've been battling all year. We had one loss early, and we made our mission to make it to this game, and we'll be where we want to be at the end of the season.
It's a new season. You really just got to start over. You're going to play teams you ain't never played before, so like I said, you just got to start from the beginning now.
Blake Sims set the tone on offense, completing 23 of 27 passes for 262 yards and 2 touchdowns. That includes an SEC championship game record 12 receptions for Amari Cooper. On defense, the Tide were suffocating, getting to Matty Mock and flushing him out of the pocket routinely. The result, the Tide's 24th SEC title and a shot at their 4th national championship in 6 years.
We came in 2 years ago and won. We came back and won. It was a hard-fought game. Defense stood up real big this game for us, and the O-line did a great job on their D-line.
Well, so much was made about how hungry the Missouri Tigers were coming into this game after losing in the SEC championship game last year. But after tonight, it seems no one is hungrier than the Alabama Crimson Tide. You got to believe they've clinched the top seed in the first ever college football playoffs. And if all goes as planned in the Sugar Bowl, they could be holding up yet another national championship title in early 2015. All right, James, back to you.
Hey, thank you, Paxton. Now, here's a look at the playoff rankings from earlier this week. It doesn't look like there will be any change along with Alabama, TCU, and Oregon. They've all won their conference title games. Now, Florida State is still playing right now, and we can see a surprise team like Ohio State or Baylor sneak in there. Now, we'll have latest on all things college football when the selection committee is set to release their final rankings just before noon tomorrow. Right. Boy, what a game out there. That was so much fun to watch, and I'm sure folks are just excited about this.
Yeah.